Welcome back to Mr. Turner's art class. Okay, what we're looking at here is a couple of boxes that I've made for the holidays. So, as we call these origami boxes. I used to make these as a kid. I like to put little gifts in. I still do it. I mean, that's why I'm doing it now. I'm actually going to be putting some of these together because I have some little gifts that I'm going to be giving. So you can see it's just, these are real easy to make. Real easy. This one fits in here better. So I'm going to show you how to make these. Now I will say this. What I'm probably going to have my class do, I'm going to have them put these things together, starting off with white paper, and then I will give them construction paper. And honestly, you can decorate these. I would decorate the paper before you actually start to make the box, because I think it'll be a little bit easier. Or better yet, if you go to the store and just buy some origami paper, some really nice origami paper, you could just go ahead and just make the box, put your gift inside the box, and just put a little bow on top of it. I'm going to show my students how to, like with paper and stuff like that, how to cut it and just form like little bows and stuff like that. So we'll turn these, I'm going to show them how to turn these into gift boxes, but for right now I just want them to know how to make the box. So let's go ahead, let's get going. Inside I'm going ahead and use a white sheet of paper to make this easy. So this is copy paper. You use copy paper, construction paper. Construction paper would be better because it's thicker, but I think you can see this paper better. Now, if you're starting, as always, we have to get rid of the tail of this paper. So we're just doing that. So that's all we're doing. So remember, we need a perfect square. So this is what you do to copier paper. Copier paper or notebook paper, just get rid of the little tail. Try to cut on the line. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Actually, you can make little little boxes with this, but we're gonna get rid of that. All right, so we got a line running through here. We're gonna turn it like this and then fold it in half again, because what I need is an X. Trust me when I say this is not hard. Now I am putting the edges together there, trying to get it together over here, and trying to get it together over here before I start forming my crease. Okay, so we have a little triangle right here. It's going to be really important that you make sure that your creases are really nice and smooth on this thing. So it just naturally just forms together. Alright, so we have our X. Now what I am going to do is I am going to fold it in half. Again, I'm going to try to line it up as best I can. Making sure that crease is all good and smooth. So I have a line coming through here. So I have an X and I have a line coming through here. I am going to turn it again. You don't have to do this, but honestly, this is going to make it easier to fold into the box. I'll do it one more time. Opposite direction. I'll do it again. So I'm making sure. Okay, when I open it, you have something looks like that. We have the X, we have a line through here. We have an X and a cross. So if you can see that. Now, that is just to make it a little bit easier for this paper to fold near the end. Now I am going to take this edge here and I am going to put it here in the center. Fold that. Make sure that has a crease. It's kind of like, honestly, it's like making a fortune teller at this point. If you made a fortune teller, you look at my other video, making a fortune teller monster, this is basically the same. So folding that. Alright, I'm going to turn it over. going to do the same thing on this side here. I'm trying to keep this as straight as possible. Trying to keep it like everything lined up. Nice. I'm going to do the same thing right here. I'm trying my best I can to avoid gaps, like really big noticeable gaps. Like, I really don't like how I did this up here. It's like a little bit of a gap, but that's probably because of how I cut the paper. So if you have origami paper, you know, it's perfectly straight all the way around. So when you fold it, you can make sure that everything is like touching, your lines are touching, all that kind of good stuff. So, but because I cut it, it's a little bit off, but it'll still do. Now, we have this. Alright, like I said, it's almost like a fortune teller. Now, what I am going to do, I am going to take this edge here, this whole entire edge here, and I need to move it to this line up here. So I am going to bend it and put it there. And it is very important I make sure that it is straight. So you see how I'm doing that. So all I did was just take it and just bend it. Okay, it was like this. I bent it here. I'm going to turn it over. I am going to do the same thing with this edge right here. I am going to fold it to the middle again. So up here, so the lines will be touching. I want them to touch. Okay, and I am smoothing it out again because, again, it's very important that this thing is smooth. Now I am going to open it up. Okay, that's where it's bent like that. I'm opening up. Now I am going to take this bottom edge. I am going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to move it up here to the center. So I have to do this on all sides. So I'm doing it again. Okay, I am going to turn it over. I'm going to take this bottom edge right here. I am going to move it to up here to the center again. So I've done this on all sides. So they're touching again. I'm making sure that the edges are all smooth. Okay, now at this point I can open it up. This is where, okay, this is where it's going to get complicated. Well, it's not complicated, but just keep in mind that this, from here to here, you can see those lines right here, that's the side of the box. Okay, so these are the walls of the side of the box. So they have to stay up. I am going to take this tab, I am going to pull it up, and okay, I am going to keep this side of the box like this. Alright, now I am going to bend this right here up to this line. I'm going to bend that up. I need to fold. Okay, do you see how this is kind of trying to bend in? I want that to happen. Okay, that is what I want to happen. I am going to, okay, you see this little section here? I need to bend it like that. Okay? So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take this little section here. I'm trying to bend it in. And I'm going to do that. Okay? That's the kind of the complicated part. It's not complicated, but it's just until you do it, it just looks weird. You see how I'm pinching? I'm kind of pinching that together. You see how that's doing? That's why I'm trying to show this to you in different angles so you can kind of get an idea of what I am doing. Okay? Now, once I do that, I fold this part here with this line. I just fold it down. And then I just make sure that that crease that was right there, try to make sure you fold it on that crease. So you can already see I have my first wall. Alright, so I'm going to turn it over. We got to do the same thing again. Alright, so I know I'm bending it right here. So if you look at it, it's bending in. All you have to do is just do this. You see how I'm just pushing up in here? See this little diamond right here in this little line? You see the, well, I guess you say a diamond or a square. You see this in this line? I'm just pushing that in with my fingers. And then I just pinch it together. Just push it in and pinch it. See, you have your box. So you see it was that. I'm trying to get a good angle here, but you see it was that right here. Just push that in. Pinch it. Pull this down. And then there you go. Just make sure that's all smooth. Make sure all sides are smooth. And you have your box. Okay. So all you have to do at that point is just make another one. Once you make another one, okay, you can decide what you want to do, but just slide it in there. And then there you go. You got your box in there. But I would practice this first with a piece of copier paper or notebook paper, and then you can sit here and make your box. And then there you go. It's not hard. The hardest part of this whole thing, honestly, was probably going to be this. I mean, I see where this is going to look complicated to somebody who's never done it before, but I'm telling you, all you're doing is taking your fingers right here. Push it in. Push it in. If you see that. Push that in. Pinch it together. And then just fold down the flap. And then it just goes in just like that. And then there you go. You got your box. So you just have to practice it. And then, like I said before, once you do this, you can decorate the paper. You know, and then you could put pretty little bows on. I mean, you can put your gift in it. You know, put little bows on it. And these to me are a little bit more personalized than you could go out and, of course, you could just buy a box. But you know, finding the right size box sometimes is an issue. And then, like I said, you can make this personal because you can decorate the paper itself, and then you can hand this in. So the box itself can be the gift, and then you got a gift inside a gift. And then, you know, you just put your little bows and your little ribbons on top of it, and then there you go. So, you know, this would be a good little Christmas project. So, I hope this helps. You just have to practice, and you should get it. I mean, just watch the video real slow and just go back. And like I said, there's only one complicated fold. So once you get that, you got it. So I hope this is something that you will enjoy doing for the holidays. You know, and just, you know, try and have fun. Alright, y'all take it easy, and I will see you next time. She just over there all asleep and stuff. Just let me get your butt up. We finna go running. You wanna go for a run? Wanna go for a run? Say hi. Alright, y'all. Y'all take it easy. See you next time. Bye.